Hello guys, my name is Naveed and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss how we can perform exploratory data analysis within just one line of a code. Yes, you just listen right. We can perform exploratory data analysis and we can make interactive dashboard for any data set within just one or two line of a code. So for that, today we have different libraries. In this we discussed all those libraries, but today we will discuss pandas profiling. Pandas profiling is, you can say, is an open source Python module in which we can, you can say, quickly do an exploratory data analysis with just few line of a code. And one is the best thing of pandas profiling library is like it will generate interactive reports in web format that we can present to any person, even to our manager, that even to some, you can say, our customer that don't know programming. So this is the best thing. With just two line of a code you can generate a report for any data set. So just rename pandas profiling demo. I will share this notebook in the description. You can download this notebook and you can perform analysis on your data set. So first of all, we have to install two libraries. First one is pandas profiling and second one is scikit-learn. Because we will load the dataset from scikit-learn library, so first install pip install sklearn scikit-learn library. Okay, now we will have to install pip install pandas profiling. Shift enter. Here we can see load dataset. Actually, this cell, you can see I label this cell as a markdown. So in markdown, you can just write an HTML language, like just header one h1 tag, and I want to load the dataset under this section. So let's wait until this pandas profiling installing is completed. Okay, library has been installed successfully. So first we have to import the dataset from scikit-learn library. So from sklearn dot datasets import load. We will use the iris dataset for today demo, and we will also import pandas as PD because we have to load our dataset into a data frame. So simply load data, and we will, in the iris variable, we'll call this function load underscore iris. Now in data frame, we will make the data frame where we load simple our iris dataset, and you can see this is just similar how you import data from CSV file, and simply now you can load data from scikit-learn.dataset library. So df is the name of my data frame is equal to pd.dataframe. So pd is the pandas object. So I am making the data frame using pandas library. Now I have to provide iris.data, and the column's name is iris dot feature underscore name. So now I have load that data mean x variables, like these are, you can say, four, like sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width, and these you can say the measurement are in centimeter. So now I have load these x variable in my data frame. Now I need to make a one more column that is target variable. So let's make tf in data frame. The name of column is target and is equal to iris dot target, and let's see df dot sample for shift enter fea feature name. What is the problem? Attribute feature names. Okay, I think s is missing. Okay, so now we have successfully imported the dataset from scikit-learn library. First we'll load the X iris data, sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and then we make the target variable. And in target column, we just load the target, you can say the values, target labels in our target you can say feature name. Then we just show the sample in data frame, first 4 sample. So these are the samples. So now we have successfully loaded, you can say, the data set. Now is the main part, how we can perform panda profiling. So here you can see we just need to, you can say, first make it markdown, and from here we will perform pandas profiling. Make it heading 1, shift enter. Okay, so here first we have to import the profile report from pandas profiling library. So from pandas underscore profiling, import profile report. Okay, okay, successfully imported profile report. Now we will make the object of profile report, and this, the profile report, we have to pass our data frame. Which data frame? In which we have loaded the data set. So simply profile is equal to profile report, and we have to pass the data frame. Name of a data frame is df, and after that just run this cell, profile is equal to profile report. And now we want to save our profiling into, you can say, in a file, and the name of file, the extension would be the html. So simply profile, using this object profile of profile report, simply dot to underscore file, and the name of output underscore file is simply, we can say, outputs dot html, and just run it. This is summarizing our data set. Just wait when it's complete. Okay, it is completed. So here you can see with just this line, one line have generated an HTML report for us. So this is very interactive dashboard. Here you can see we have overview, we have alerts, we have reproduction. So let's first of all explore overview. In overview, this it will perform dataset statistics. Like, you know, in pandas we also have the function df dot that generate the, you can say, the explain the variable statistics, like this is the mean, this is the average, this is the standard deviation. Simply this is the dataset statistics, like these are the number of variable, these are missing cell. Okay, then we have the, it will provide the report related to each variable. So first of all sepal length, and then the, you can say, here we have the also the graph of sepal length, then sepal width, same petal length, petal width, then target. And here you can perform, you can say, you know, we perform the multivariate analysis like sepal length and sepal, what is the relationship between sepal length and petal width. So we can say, okay, on x-axis is sepal length and on the y-axis is petal width. Then we will have got 4 correlation metrics: Spearman, Pearson, Kernel-Lewis, Filk. And simply in these metrics you can see like with which variable we have most correlation, because in when we train our machine learning model, so we also explored this correlation matrix. So the variable, the independent feature which have more correlation with dependent feature like x and y, so we will give importance to that feature that have more correlation with target variable. So now we have got the 4 metrics for correlation, and here you get the missing values. Okay, these are the missing values in sepal length, sepal width, and here you tell, okay, these are the duplicate rows. And you know, one is the best thing is, one of the strong point of generative report is it also provide the warning. So simply we will open this profile report. Okay, so in alert, so this you can say one is the strongest point of this generated report. It will also provide us the warning that appear at the beginning. So it tells us the variable that contain not a number values, variable with many zeros, categorical variable with high cardinality, and all the thing that related. So which is very, you can say, interactive feature of very attractive feature of this pandas profiling report. So here you can say we have all the warnings like sepal length is highly correlative with petal length, and two other fields. Okay, which are these other fields? These are petal length and petal width. So here you get all the alerts. So same is the report of profiling. And then we have the reproduction. This is the reproduction, like analysis is started at this time, how much time this analysis have taken. So 9.45 seconds. So simply with, you can see with just one line of code, you get the very interactive web report dashboard where perform all the profiling on your data set. So now we discuss, like, is there any disadvantage or like is there any drawback of using pandas profiling report? So one is, you can say, like, main disadvantage of panda profiling is when we use with large data set, because with the increase in the size of data, the time to generate report also increase a lot. So how we can solve this problem? Yes, one way to solve this problem is to generate the report from only, you can say, a specific part of the data we have. Like we can say we just take a sample. Mostly when you build a high